Now welcome a very special guest, Ramdev Agrawal, someone who needs no introduction whatsoever. He joins us live now. Ramdev, good morning and what a delight to have you on ET now. Ramdev, the year started with a lot of promise, but as we wrap the year 2010, Indian markets on a YTD basis have appreciated by just 15%. Dow Jones this year is up 11% and the Sensex or the Nifty 50 this year is up only 15%.
Yeah, actually, if you look back, I mean, this is a good performance on the back of 85% in 2009. So 2009 was a big year, and in any case, this was expected to be a moderate year, and we had a lot of fun in the sense that we saw the markets scaling up to almost new high of about 21,000 plus, and then we saw a little bit of correction of 5-6%. Though I think mid cap has corrected a lot more. But at current levels, I think it is a fairly good valuation, and it was a very active year. I mean, I think the primary market was also very active, and we raised through various means more than 1 lakh crore. So on the whole, I think it was a tremendous year for the market, and at the end of the year, I mean, for last 4-5, and I think we had one of the most brilliant Diwali also. So perfect Diwali, and then post Diwali, you know what all has happened. So I think on the whole, the year has been very satisfying. So looking forward to very, kind of again cautiously optimistic year in 2011.
So, Ramdev, in the near term though, last fortnight or so, we seem to be in this quiet consolidation, low-lying sort of phase when it comes to the equities. Does it seem like there is a correction in store before we make the next leap higher?
See, it all depends on right now two things. One is whatever is happening in Delhi in terms of political uncertainty, which we are going through right now. Second is that what will happen to the FI inflow. Today, it is not being supported by retail or domestic participations as much as it is supported by the global flows. And still, it is said that gradient is in favor of emerging markets and particularly India. But whatever is happening in Delhi, whether it is going to impact it negatively for some time at least in New Year. So that is yet to be seen. That's completely uncertain. We don't know anything about it. I think that those 2-3 things will determine, because corporate performance, which is foundation of all this, is broadly in line, still not impacted so much by the recent happenings in Delhi. So I mean, these are the things going through the mind right now.
Right, Ramdev, at 1945, 1940, Hero Honda, fairly priced?
You're saying fairly priced?
Fairly priced, underpriced, I'm asking you a question.
Yeah. No, I think it is reasonably priced. It is neither very cheap nor it is very expensive. It's like market right now, and a lot is happening in the company, and management is very excited about whatever deal they have got in hand, and I'm more excited about the opportunity in two-wheeler segment in the immediate future. So I think we have a tremendous growth in last year, and again we are looking at a big year in 2011. So the full monsoon effect good monsoon effect is going to come into the bike market in the days to come, and I think even December was very good. So I think the business conditions are extremely buoyant. Competition still remains kind of a 2-3 players kind of thing, and now Honda will be free to compete in a completely unrestrained way. So I think it will become a little more competitive for sure, but my sense is that number one position of Hero Honda is very well intact, and there is no reason to change the long-term view on the stock.
Would you recommend though adding positions at the current levels on Hero Honda?
If somebody is having it, they must hold it for a new trigger to buy. I think one should look at what is the management action in terms of they have not unveiled what will be their plans in the post this deal scenario. So one must look for clues out there, because stock is not running in a hurry. So you can have a reassessment of buying fresh after you have seen the plans. But if you are holding it, I think you have gone through the worst, and you should keep holding on.
Ramdev, how have you used the November sell-off and the December volatility to your advantage? Which are the themes, ideas or stocks you've added or you've topped up more?
I mean, whatever is happening in the market, that keeps happening, and I have not done much in actually I have bought some stocks, but I have added to the existing portfolio. I don't think I have added any new names so far. So net I have been buying. In fact, now literally my cash levels are zero, literally zero. So whatever little money I had of dividends and all in last 2 months, that has been kind of invested.
So your existing portfolio, Ramdev, correct me if I'm wrong, your existing portfolio is Central Bank, Bharti, Hero Honda, a bit of Nestle and a lot of IOC. Have you bought all these stocks?
Yeah, I mean, these are names, some more names are there. So,
Which are?
I mean, Nikunj, why don't you just leave it on that? I mean, I think you got all the names right. So, let's avoid that.
Sure. Ramdev, what's the call on sugar, and whether or not are you, you're bullish on any of the stocks there?
No, I don't understand sugar. I mean, once or twice I tried to buy sugar companies and I lost money. I think the sugar economy in India is for farmers, not for the sugar manufacturers. Even if they make it, it will be for a few months, definitely not permanently. So, current sugar policy is completely loaded in favor of farmers. The manufacturers don't have any control over neither the sugar price nor the sugar cost of production. So, unless it's a trading bet, I would not apply too much of my time to understand this industry. That I have not been able to get on top of it in the past.